Hello class 2. How are you? I think you are all fine, isn't it? Now, in this video, I will take your value education class. You all love to read your value education book. I know that all of you like value education very much because we learn so many things from value education book, isn't it? It is useful and helpful to us in everyday life, isn't it? We must follow what we learn in value education book, isn't it? We have to practice at home. Whatever we learn through value education class, we should practice them as well. And of this book, children, the book you have been prescribed for is Inspirations of Life, isn't it? Inspirations of Life. And we have completed chapter 3 up to chapter 3. Today we will start the chapter Time is Precious. So children, take a pencil, open your book at page number 19. Say this is page number 19 of your book, of your of your value education book, isn't it? We will start with chapter 4. What is the name of the chapter? Time is precious. Okay, so now see. Here we can see a picture. See the picture, and the time the children are maintaining. See, a clock is there. Clock always reminds us about the time, isn't it? See, one child, the boy is sleeping. Then we can find a girl eating, having the breakfast or meal. I hope breakfast. Then a child is reading. Then a boy is going to school. See, everywhere time you can see. There should be a proper time for doing any work. Okay. Now here we can see that tick tock says the clock. So here we can see many clock. What this says, can this speak? Like, yes, this is, now it is 3 o'clock. Get up. Now it is 2 o'clock. No. But it says how? By saying tick tock every time, isn't it? Without taking rest for a while. Isn't it? They always keep on moving. The hands of the clock, you observe, they always keep on moving. And they remind us about the work that we have to do. Here see, let us begin the chapter, and I think you have opened your book at page number 19 and you have already taken a pencil in your hand. See, let me read it for you, then you will also read. But you will also read after me. Tick tock says the clock. Tick tock says the clock. Time once passed never returns. So tick tock says, what tick tock? What is the meaning of the word tick tock? Here it has been said that it says time once passed never comes back, never returns, isn't it? So time is very precious. Those who do every work on time, they are said to be very punctual. What is the meaning of punctuality? Punctuality means to be on time, isn't it? Now, okay, tick tock says the clock, time on past never returns. Now, so how about doing everything in time? Then why not to do all the thing in time? Isn't it? Because once time will pass, it will not come back. Sleep in time, eat in time, finish your homework in time, and reach school in time. So why not? Let us sleep in time, eat in time, finish our homework in time, and then we can reach the school also in time. Punctuality means doing things timely. As I said, punctuality means what? Doing the thing timely, on time. When we reach a place timely, we can do many things. Suppose we are to go to reach to a place, particular place at 9 o'clock. if we can reach there by 9 o'clock, then we can do many work. We can, suppose we have gone for a book fair, we can see so many books, but if we are not on time, we are late to reach there, then we have no option. We can only see few books and come back, isn't it? So time is precious. When we reach a place timely, we can do many things. When we are late, we miss a lot of things. As I told you, when we are late, we miss a lot of things, because time never waits for anybody. Time and tide waits for none. Now, we make others unhappy by making them wait. A latecomer is never welcome heartily. Now, what is the worst part of not to be on time? Yes, it is when you keep someone waiting for you, he feels very irritated. Isn't it? He feels very unhappy. Suppose you have said to your friend that at 12 o'clock we'll meet today, and you are not on time. You reach there when it is already 1. Then the friend, all the time he was waiting for you for 1 hour, he was waiting for you. Then the friend automatically gets irritated and becomes unhappy. Then he may cancel the program, isn't it? So we have to be on time. When we reach a place timely, we can do many things, but when we are late, we miss a lot of things. We make others unhappy by making them wait for us, isn't it? Obviously, they will become unhappy, and the latecomer is never welcomed heartily. A latecomer is not welcomed by anyone heartily from the bottom of the heart. Everyone gets irritated. Okay. Now, thus, in order to be punctual, you have to do everything in time. In order to be punctual, what we have to do? We have to do everything in time. You should go to bed early. Early, you have to go to the bed and get up early in the morning. And again in the morning, you have to get up. So if you are in time, then you can only get up in time. Now turn the page. Come to page number 20. This is page number 20. See? Okay. Now, do you remember our nursery rhymes? Early to bed, and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Isn't it? I think you have learned. What was it? Once again. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. So it is always good to go to bed in time, then only you can get up in time. Early in the morning, it is very good to get up early in the morning. Don't sleep up to 10 and as school is not there, isn't it? I know you are not doing that. You are very good children. So get up early in the morning, go for a walk or do some exercises at home. Then this will keep you fresh and energetic throughout the day. So throughout the day, you will be very active, very energetic, isn't it? Try to become like Golu. Now you can see a picture and the name of the boy has been given here, Golu. Look the picture and look at his timetable. Okay, he has maintained a timetable. See the book, you can find that very interesting. Now, he has made a timetable for his daily work and he works according to it. Very punctual boy, isn't it? Now his timing for wake up in the morning is 6 a.m. Then he goes for walk at 6:30 and he takes bath at 7. He eats his breakfast at 7:15 a.m. and then he reaches school at 7:30 a.m. Okay, he's very punctual. He does everything on time. Okay, in the afternoon, after coming back from school, he rests for some time. As he is tired like you also take rest, okay, after you reach home, at least for half an hour. Then he rests for some time when he comes back from school. Then he goes to play for a while. Then it is very important for us to play, isn't it? Then not video game and all. No, go out of the house, then play. Now you cannot go, isn't it? So this day will not remain forever, isn't it, children? This will pass and we can all move out one day, isn't it? Let us hope and pray to God. So children, so he take then what we were discussing, then he goes to play outside for a while. In the evening he does his homework as you all do, and at night he goes to bed on time. And see, at night only he packs up his bag for morning. Very punctual. See, packs his bag, isn't it? See, pack his school bag at 8:30. At 8:30 p.m. he is packing his bag for next day, and then at 9 p.m. he goes to sleep, isn't it? As he has to get up early in the morning next day. Thus, Golu is always punctual. Golu is never late for school. As he is punctual, he is never late for school, and he is never punished for being late. Now read the story about Jack, the latecomer. Now here we will read a story, and the name of the story is Billy and Jack, where Jack is a latecomer. And this one we will read in the next class. Okay, till then you have to read this chapter, see properly. And children, one work I am giving you, not to show me, but you will put it near your study table. Okay, you'll hang it on the wall near your study table. So you make a timetable for yourself. Okay, for your daily work, you make your timetable, decorate it nicely, because you have got enough time now, isn't it? So all the best. You are going to make one timetable for the daily work. Okay, thank you.